garnacho, lovely dummy. And now on the front foot here. Beautiful play. Palmer! Beautiful goal from Chelsea. What a move. What fabulous work from Jadon Sancho. And he passed.
See, possession continues. It's Tosin. Urged to shoot. He does. And it deflects in. Chelsea lead on 39 minutes. The shot from Tosin Adarabioyo. And it's all after joining the game at the interval, pulling that one back dangerously. Saved by Burgoyne, and Nkunku slots it in for 2. 5 minutes gone in the second half, and Chelsea double there. Well over on the left-hand side. Now Tosin urging him to shoot. He does! And obliges with Chelsea's 3rd goal. Chelsea just keep on coming. Now it's Felix, he finds the corner, and Chelsea lead by 4. Such a menace in this second half. Now it's Felix. Fancies it. Oh, tremendous effort. 5-0 Chelsea, and that is the pick of the bunch.
That's a clever one. Here's Jackson, who is one of the players been here for a long time, and that's 1-0. Made by Jackson, scored by Palmer with typical aplomb. He sat the goalkeeper down and stroked him. Reece James. Oh, does it favour it? It certainly does. 2-2. And conversion here. Punish that mistake. Reece James. And it deflects into Tosin. In by Madueke. Cucurella! Well, you can't keep it. It is. Madueke. Right on the
Premier League career, as Rebecca was telling you. Only Harry Kane has scored more goals than him in the German domestic league to this point. Oh, that's a poor back pass. That's Jackson. That's Madueke. That's 1-0 Chelsea.
It's a great ball from Neto. Enzo Fernandez. Neto. Pressure pays off. The switch from left to right pays off for Enzo Maresca. Forward once more. Palmer. Oh, it's got the way in, and Cole Palmer with a bit of luck along the way, and Chelsea have suddenly turned it all around.
Well, Palmer again. Oh, and it's fumbled into his own net by Verbruggen. It's a horror moment for the Dutch number 1. Up against Maatsen out there. And into the middle it goes, and into the net it goes from Enzo Fernandez. And Chelsea's bright start is rewarded here at Villa Park with
First half. Tosin got up, and wriggling in was Nkunku. And Chelsea have their lead in front of them. And he slips in. Pedro Neto! That's a thumping finish. Sparkling Chelsea goal. So flicked it in, it's 3! Thumping header from Levi Colwill. Tyreek George, and Cucurella hammers it home. If there was doubt...
Cucurella. Behind George. Smash goalwards brilliantly! Oh, that is superb! And it's the captain who strikes, Reece James. All risky. Nkunku for George. Cut back for Enzo Fernandez. And it's 2-0 to Chelsea. Oh, they've pummeled. English top-flight football history. Cucurella shaping to shoot. He finds the bottom corner. And Chelsea have the breakthrough. Oh, Waits kindly for Dewsbury Hall. He goes all the way, Dewsbury Hall! Brilliant breakthrough for Chelsea.
Palmer, Fernandez!
Cleared as far as James, pushed away, and George! What a moment for him! Tyreek George! James with the header for Sancho. Rolled square for Madueke! 2-0 to Chelsea! Good ball, and Madueke gets his second, and Chelsea's third.
Sancho will come up with a spring in their step and a flea in their rear. Here's Madueke, and that hasn't taken long. Cucurella within seconds of the restart. Sancho! Oh, yes! It's been a long wait since Jadon Sancho left.
Oh, Cucurella. As simple as that. Chelsea's 3-goal cushion is restored.
Robinson gets a toe to it. Tyreek George on the turn! Chelsea do get their equaliser. What a time for Tyreek George. Cole Palmer with a bit of room. Twisting, turning, and you can find Enzo Fernandez. He finds Pedro. Neto! Brilliant finish! A stunning strike from Pedro Neto, who charges towards the Chelsea fans.
Neto caught out, and it's Jackson, and it's 1-0 Chelsea. First goal for the Senegalese striker in 4.5 months.
31, and Danielson, 36.
All the way through here to Sancho, and it's in. Danielson couldn't keep it out, and Chelsea take the lead with James, Dewsbury Hall. Nice ball that for Fernandez. On it goes to Madueke. Brilliant from Chelsea. 3 minutes before half-time, they lead. Jackson's on his way. Oh, hesitation, and Jackson's going to score. What a calamity. Oh, a defensive disaster class from Djurgården.
Perfect. And that would be the remedy for Chelsea, wouldn't it?
Given away by Kosugi, and he's done it again. Another gift, and another fine finish from Jackson. It's 4.
The run at Tsimikas, and it's Fernandez, and Chelsea lead. Less than 3 minutes in.
Moment.
Palmer. Right across the face, and in. It's hardly enough. Cole Palmer scores for the first time since January. Chelsea's day as they down the champions.
Chance to bring some of the academy talent through, and they've taken off the opportunity as George plays it through for Dewsbury Hall, and there's the opening goal. 5-1 on aggregate to Chelsea, and if there was even...
James with a pirouette and a cross, and Cucurella! One full back to the other, and Chelsea have a precious lead.
Person that have made the run towards the ball, Cucurella. That's an all-good one, stabbed towards goal, Colwell. And that could well be enough for Chelsea.
Not let him play tonight. It's a lovely curling ball in. Oh, there is the equaliser. It's Enzo Fernandez right in front of the against the former Southampton defender. Pedro now. And Chelsea have come from behind. They've turned this final on its head. Tries to thread it through to Sancho. Sancho goes for goal. And now Chelsea. Stage of the game is Enzo Fernandez. Finds Caicedo! And now the party can start!
Midfield, Mark Cucurella. Very well done. That's very well done as well by Nicholas Jackson. Pedro Neto, is this the chance? It's Neto. Sends one defender on the floor and finds the bottom corner. Pedro Neto. The Premier League. Delap sends in an early cross. They're not ready at the back for LA. And ghosting in is Enzo Fernandez.
Oh, hang on a second. Neto. He could go all the way here. Pedro Neto in on goal. Can he finish? Yes, he can. Chelsea strike.
So he floats it into the back post. There's a header by Tosin. Free header for the big Chelsea centre-back. And Delap. Great strength by Liam Delap. Great footwork. Great finish, Liam Delap. The new boys arrived at Chelsea. Edge of the box, there's the shot and the save will spin up and in for 3.
And it could be a breakthrough. Reece James tries to catch him out and he does! Trubin erected the wall, but he didn't get the right. And Cole Palmer slips it to Caicedo and Nkunku. How did that not go in? It does the second time! Enzo Maresca. And now Chelsea have got the numerical advantage. Pedro Neto, this can seal it. Into the quarter-final now! No doubt! Chelsea have Benfica where they want them now, on the rack. Kiernan Dewsbury Hall, and the Chelsea celebration will go long and loud tonight in Charlotte.
Distance here. Palmer, lovely turn. Cole Palmer setting himself up and getting the goal for Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez, it's returned back through. It's right across. Oh!
Chelsea. Pedro Neto against Ignacio, away by Thiago Silva. João Pedro lines one up. Oh, finds the corner brilliantly. Well, you couldn't write it. But he finds it either way. Fernandez out to the left-hand side. It's João Pedro. He's in again for Chelsea. João Pedro! He's done it again!
Nuno Mendes has been cut out here. Malo Gusto had the composure to turn. Cole Palmer! He takes accuracy over power! Cole's pass this time. Cole Palmer exploiting that space again. Oh, what a trick from Palmer! Superb! The finish is almost a carbon copy! But the needed in that regard. Palmer, João Pedro, it's 3 and Chelsea are running away with the FIFA Club World Cup final. 3 goals in 42 minutes. The FIFA Club World Cup champions.
Conceded a couple of goals from headers at Sunderland and have conceded one here too. João Pedro has parity for Chelsea, just minutes. Heavy touch by Paquetá, could be costly. João Pedro, dangerous, Neto! Chelsea have turned it around. Pedro Neto on hand to... And took his full back on. Today he's tucking in, allowing Gusto that position. Here's Esteval now, still going. And across and in! Enzo Fernandez put on a plate for him by Esteval, who shows what he can do. Hermansson's made a mess of it, and it's a 4th. It goes from bad to worse for West Ham against a rampant Chelsea. Can they defend this any better? Hermansson doesn't really convince again. And it is a 5th for Chelsea. Absolute carnage at the hands of Chelsea here.
Chalobah likewise. And they score from it. And it's João Pedro who does it. And they didn't hold out till half-time. for 2-0, and it is. Enzo Fernandez scores a penalty against Eased in. And it dropped for Palmer. He looked to the assistant referee, but the flag has stayed down, and Chelsea are level. Cole Palmer in a matter of minutes. Chelsea looking for a goal that would take them to the top of the table. And they've got it. And how? From Caicedo.
And he's got good support here. It's Cole Palmer, and that's 2-1. What an opening half hour we've got. Ice cold Cole.
In by Reece James, terrific header. And Chelsea, via Trevor Chalobah, have big interest into the last.
I thought, in that first half. George. Oh, what a hit! That is as good as they come. A stunning strike from Tan. And that beautiful pass zipped into Buonanotte. Here is George. Back to Buonanotte. Trying to dribble it in, and he has. There's your turnaround. It's taken 4 minutes after the interval.
Caicedo cleverly threads it through to release Reece James's cross. Big deflection. Enzo Fernandez. Chelsea ahead. Well, a touch of good fortune, but Enzo Fernandez
Neto will chip across it. A running has got garnacho, and it's turned in from Rios. It's an own goal.
Built centre half. Caicedo skipping away from McAllister. Moises Caicedo, belter! Oh, belter! My goodness me, he gave that a lot! Cucurella, Esteban! Pedro Neto. Achampong! James. Neto! By the goalkeeper, it's 2. Esteban's corner. Right on top of the keeper, and Reece James turns it in and seals the deal for Chelsea.
Red cards and Chelsea red cards, and it's an Ajax one tonight. Here's the chance, and it's put in for the opening goal for Chelsea. Caicedo urged to shoot, does shoot, deflected and in. Off shooter though, but it may well go. Lead. Enzo Fernandez, smoothly done. And Chelsea right back in Eder Esteban with a Champions League goal for Chelsea. It's only right that it should carry his name, though Chelsea's hardcore will know what an influence he has been. Here's the first chance of the second half, which has led to another Chelsea goal. Tyreek George straight off the bench and on the score sheet.
tight and be aggressive. Garnacho now looking to drive into the Sunderland box. Alejandro Garnacho fires Chelsea ahead. And after a couple of...
Look at that. It's a good pass from him. An opportunity here. And it's a goal. Santos. Terrific finish. And Chelsea are ahead. 2-0. It's Gittins. It's George. It's 2-0. It's so simple for Chelsea. There's an error here. And Esteban for 3-0. What a finish that is. The Brazilian teenager continues to make a noise in English football. Still alive as we head up to the 90, although Chelsea will want to put it to bed here. Oh, what a goal! Gittins. 2 assists.
All Van der Ven. Caicedo went through him. Big chance for João Pedro, and Chelsea have the lead.
And Estevao coming in. Oh, and doing more than that. The earliness of the shot caught the goalkeeper out, and Chelsea lead, and Estevao. The substitutes combining. Estevao's in the middle. Garnacho get another go at it. And what a go at it! The pass didn't come off, but the shot certainly did. Instant impact.
Garnacho and Gusto! It's taken 5.5 minutes of the second half. Estevao. And swept in. João Pedro. And Estevao's first. Garnacho. Argentine breezing past Uruguayan. Neto! One end of the field to the other. And barely time to blink.
Cucurella. With a pinball, Spaniard still has it. Gittins chips it in towards Fernandez and Neto! The cross looked to be overhit, but Pedro... Neto bringing Chelsea forward, finds Gui. He's all alone, the Spaniards. Is he away from Twanzebe? He is! Pulls it back towards Fernandez! Who does wrap it up for Chelsea? There's no way Bailey will come back from this.
It was going in for Enzo Fernandez, but Balde had to react. Cucurella onside. Surely this time, yes. I think Neto might have smuggled that in. Cucurella. De Jong to Balde, sold in short. James was in. Estevao. Skipped into space. Oh, that is special. Teenage kicks. Plenty of options here for Pedro Neto. Enzo Fernandez. And Delap! Oh, it's a big moment for him. But it's a big moment that doesn't last because he's offside.
Taken by James and flicked on and in. And the 10 men have scored. And it's Trevor Chalobah who leads the celebration.
Gittins still going. Chance for Chelsea here. And Pedro Neto converts it. Instant impact from the substitute. Chelsea back in business.
Is allowed to turn, and Reece James will be allowed to cross here, looking for João Pedro. Offside flag is up. He says no. For now.
Into Gusto in that central position again. He releases Cole Palmer. That's what they've missed. Ice cool in front of goal. Now Pedro Neto. Faced up by Mikalenko, but driving at the defender and getting the better of him as well. 2-0. Malo Gusto, and it was all down to the work of Pedro.
So far. Oh, loose pass to Lawler. And a mistake that could be punished here by Chelsea. Garnacho in, Garnacho to score. And the Chelsea looking to silence it by shifting the ball on Santos, moving it, Pedro Neto! That sliced its way through to break Cardiff hearts. Santos helping it on, João Pedro just helping on to Garnacho. And that'll do for Chelsea. It will be a semi-final.
Who's this free kick? It's James! It is perfect! That's how it changed them.
Who's getting on with it with urgency. Oh, it's a great pick out.
João Pedro away from João. It's João Pedro! It's clinical! It's ruthless! It's 2-2 at St James's Park!
James right under the crossbar, it's in! Chelsea snatched the lead! Reece James with a probing corner.
It's Palmer. Goalkeeper went the right way. Couldn't grasp it. Fernandez.
Garnacho, Fernandez, and again 2-1 Chelsea.